get started before I could even scoot up to you. Oh, Joella here. Don't forget to like and subscribe down at the bottom. Today is day 23. Yeah. Wow. 23. Of my 60-day commitment to inspire. Oh, okay. Collect myself. Hi, Joella here. Today is day 23 of my 60-day guided meditation inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I got the sentence out. Yay. That took a minute. So, I did day 3 of the 10-day one. I'll put the link down below. And I also, last night, did the hypnosis one. It's set for 11 hours, but I slept for a little over 7 hours and 40 minutes or something. So I fast forwarded to the end, so I used it for 8 hours instead of the full 11 because I didn't sleep for 11 hours. And then, yeah, this meditation, he doesn't talk at the end, it just cuts. So it was like commercial. I was like, whoa. Hit me. I was like, whoa. Give me a minute. Anyway, good morning. It's not totally morning anymore, but I am so I'm listening to the hypnosis meditation all night last night. He guides you in, and then it's just music and binary beats overlapping each other throughout the night. It was so pleasant, and every once in a while I'd kind of wake up and I'd hear it, and I'd be happy, and I just go back to sleep. So I was so glad my internet didn't go out last night. I played it on my phone instead of the TV just in case, because I get stronger reception on my phone. So yeah, that hypnosis one to sleep to, man, it made me feel good, really good. I feel really good right now. So this morning's video, the one that I'm on meditation 3 with, because it said 10 days, but I'm just doing 10 meditations with it because I do 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 meditations in a day. If I was a monk, I'd just be sitting in the temple meditating for months on end. So, living in society, or trying not to, somewhere in the middle of still trying to have I'm still having social communications. Let's take that word try out of the vocabulary, because I'm not trying, I am doing. I'm having communications with the human race as much as I can without feeling bogged down with all that junk. Some people were like, but you gotta know, you need to know. I'm like, no, I don't. I already know. I don't need to know. You don't need to try to program it in my brain, because it's just gonna make me sad. I know what exists out there. I know what's going on out there in the world. I don't need it reiterated to reprogram me. I'm learning to let go of all that so I can be me, because growing up, family kept the news on 24/7, and it just made me so utterly depressed that I pretty much never wanted to be in my own body. It took away my decision making for myself, for my own thoughts. I just felt like I was a human robot in a way, even though I still had me and I was trying to express me as much as possible, I didn't fully feel like me. Especially not the way I'm feeling right now. I mean, that other half of me is still like totally broken, but I'm letting go of that part of me. It's hard. It's really hard. Oh. But I am doing these meditations every day to constantly make that decision. And one of the things I loved about today's meditation was that it was about staying in the present. Staying in the present. In this moment right now. Not 5 minutes ago, not an hour from now, not 2 days from right now. And he would, throughout the or throughout the meditation, you could hear him say, stay in the present moment. Stay in the present. And every once in a while I'll be like, you can do this. And then I would catch myself sometimes with my thoughts, right? So I would go above my head or on my bed if I was lying down. And it would help bring me back to center and push those floaty thoughts kind of out so I could be back in my present. So it helped a lot. Go. Help bring you back to center. Pushes out all those existential thoughts that keep trying to float around in your head. Yeah, practicing living in the present moment really made me realize how much I was not living in my body most of my life. You're like, what? Yeah, because like, I was texting my husband last night. Like, he doesn't really respond, but I still send him messages because I'm in my learning process. So when I become more aware of things, I still need to share it with him. Whether he's receptive to it or not, I'm gonna let him know how I'm feeling, what I'm doing. It's really sad to me though, because he just seems like angry because he still keeps just staying in the same. I mean, it's been 5 months now, and he's still saying the exact same thing to me the day that we broke up. So to me, that shows that he's not working on himself and that he's frustrated with not getting results. Because he's trying to blame me for all of his depression. And we all know that we pick and choose everything in our lives. We pick and choose the people before we ever come here. We've made those contracts. And if you want to if you want to consciously break those contracts, then you have to actively do that in every present moment in your life, because they will come back. It's just like cord cutting. If you have any connection to that person after you've let them go, and you allow that back in, and you don't work on it daily, they come back. Like when I don't do my daily cord cutting, so I think about my husband still. I'm in the process of getting all my steps in. I'm just trying to stay more focused on my guided meditation commitment because it's helping a lot. Sometimes I'll do the cord cuttings probably once a week. Sometimes if I get really emotional, I'll do them every day. I want to get to the point where I do them every day, but I'm just not there yet. Because my mind still gets very scattered, because it still wants to go back to that survival mode. So that's why I like staying by myself, because then I can catch myself and say, hey, wait a minute, let me not be reactive. I want to be responsive, not reactive. I don't want to live in survival. I want to live in presence and abundance. Word phrasing is very important. And I used to say all the time, I don't know throughout my life, I don't know the right words to say. I'm just saying what I can say to try to express what I'm saying. I'm sorry if it's not correct. And even though I would say that, people would still cling to a word that I would use. And I'll be like, I'm trying to find the right word. That's not the word I want to use, but it kind of is a synonym. But it doesn't give the same essence. So then when people get attached to a word, they go off on a tangent, and it can be nothing to do with the subject you're talking about. And I've had that happen to me so much. So always being misinterpreted, misunderstood. So it's another reason why I'm just taking a step back, because I don't need negative opinions from others to form my personification. I want to be in my own true essence of who I am. I want to feel sovereign in who I am and how I am to be. I don't want to be told I am just because of an action that I had at one point in time that that's who I am. No, that was just an action or a reaction. That was then. That's not now. Now is now. Where we are in every moment. We're not the same person we were 5 minutes ago. Just like we won't be the same person in 10 minutes. If we are, then we're stuck. If we're stuck, then we're stagnant. If we're stagnant, we might sink into the quicksand. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to fight the quicksand. And I don't, just like the vines in Harry Potter, if you struggle, they squeeze tighter. If you relax, you fall through. You get released into the new. So that's a perfect example of the more you resist, the more it hurts. The more you let go, the more you can love. So that's, I guess, what I want to leave with today. Don't resist. Let it flow so the love can fill you. Yeah, that feels good. Thank you all for listening today. I am going to do some more stuff for my art today. And I have a new client today. So I'm going to be going outside today. That'll be interesting. Because I was outside yesterday, going to the store and going to the doctor for my regular check-ins. Going out 2 days in a row. It's going to be big for me. But I feel good today. I feel really grounded from my meditations. I feel me. I feel like me right now. So I'm really happy with that. And with that, I'll say, I love you. Love yourself. Because only you are going to love you. I'm going to love me. You love you. I love you. Do for you as I do for me. Be happy. Let yourself be free. Find out who you really are. Grand rising, you beautiful souls. Have an amazing day.